the convener of the War Room in Ward 68. I'm also working for Itaqueni Municipality, and I'm also a politician. I've just now been promoted to the top 5 of the Patriotic Alliance in KwaZulu-Natal. So I'm very, very happy. I just want to read a scripture. I'm not off the cuffs with my Bible, so I'll just look at the book and read it for you guys. John 10 verse 10. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. But I come that you may have life and have a full life and a purposeful one. Many of the times in the community, you'll hear the first part of the scripture is that the thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. But God comes to give us a purposeful life. And I want to share with you both sides of what the scripture talks about, because it's very important to understand that there. For example, if you in a group of 5 confident people all the time, you'll be the 6th one that will develop confidence and become a confident person. If you're in a group of 5 people or boys who are wearing their jeans bum down, you'll become the 6th person to wear your jeans bum down. The same thing, if you're in a group of people who want to prosper and want to further education in life, if there's 5 of you, you'll become number 6. If you're a person who's standing at the corner and 5 of your guys are selling drugs, you'll be number 6. So that's what the verse for me talks about. There's the one where the devil is coming to rob, steal, and destroy our youth, and the one where God is telling us that I will give you long life. I know in today's society that many of us are looking for a way out of society, because we interact with boys, we interact with girls, and we intervene or we refer them to social workers or healthcare sisters like Sister Annette Roskroot, because they are our stakeholders. So we know exactly what is going on with the youth over here. And what you'll find out is that many of the youth, I won't say all of us, but maybe 5 or 10% of you in the school are wanting an exit out of here because of some of the issues you're facing at home. It can be psychological issues, physical, mental, emotional, economic, because nobody's working in your home. So what do you think? You can't put up with all this pressure, because it's not easy having psychological, mental, emotional, and nobody's still working at home. So you think to yourself that I'm going to stand around the corner and join these other guys that are doing all the wrong things. But life, when this verse the verse talks about is that the devil comes to rob, steal, and destroy. What it's talking about is that the whole atmosphere of selling drugs, drinking, and just being promiscuous at times, it all looks sexy because that's what the corner life or what society is telling us. This is a sexy life. This is what you should get, what you will get. But because you have all the issues at home, you're going to think that's the best way to get your money and the best way to get out of all your problems. But I'm here to tell you that's not the best way. That way is going to kill you, and it's going to add more problems to your home, physically, psychologically, mentally, and emotionally. What happens when our people die or when they are taking drugs? God had a purpose and a plan for your life. But once you take in substance and you're abusing the substance, that purpose somehow dies inside of you. And that's what the scripture is talking about. The devil is going to rob you and steal you of your God-given purpose for life. Why? Because of the issues that were created previously from our grandfathers or our fathers or our mothers, and we thought that the quick way out is on the quick way to make money on the streets, and that's what will happen. But I'm here to tell you, if you look at the numbers of the deaths in this community, the quickest way to survival is the quickest way to death. It's not worth your life, and trust me, God has put in each and every one of you a gift, a talent, so that you can live a purposeful life. So what we talk about, the Lord is here for you as well. What does that mean? There's fruits and gifts of the Spirit, and some of them are patience, love, grace, dedication, and peace. I'm going to tell you a story of my life. You know, I was asked to leave home. I was the eldest in the family. My mom and dad were going through a divorce. My mom said to me, look at this place, look at it. There's nothing I can do. You have to go. I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to go to Bishop College. And she said to me, you can't. We won't be able to cope here. You need to go to Joburg. I got to Joburg, I was living in Hillbrow. I didn't even know Hillbrow. Fast moving life. I got so confused. But the very first Monday when I got up, I took a walk to places I did not even know. Down JP Street into town, back up into Hillbrow, took the other way to Yeovil and stuff, and Orange Farm. And that time, I walked 2 days flat in the sun in January, the tears rolling down my eyes. How could my mother do this here to me? I had no idea what I was going to do, where I'm going to. On the second day, I ended up at First National Bank. And as I got in there, the lady said, you need to do a test. I did the test, excelled in the test, and got a job in First National Bank. But from First National Bank, it wasn't easy because I needed to survive at home. I needed to survive in Joburg and then also send money to my mom and dad. When I was in the bank and in the building, I discovered that there were telesales 5 to 10 in the evening. Please. From 8 to 4, I was working in the bank. From 5 to 10, I was working in telesales. Why? I needed to survive in Johannesburg with one salary and send another salary home so that my sisters and brothers could come out of the poverty. And I wanted my mom to feel different. So out of the tears, God created something for me to work with. He gave me this job in a building where he knew that there'll be a telesales thing and somebody would ask me if I was. And as I was on the phone, I even became the center manager and stuff. But my manager downstairs wasn't even complaining because I was excelling in both aspects of my career at that time. It was the determination to make sure that I do better for my family at home. Out of all of that, I still had the opportunity to go to Devon and still study part-time. Now that's the type of commitment that will be needed in order for us to take our families out of poverty. When I look at all my friends that grew up with me, the life that they chose was an exit for themselves, was the gangsterism life, the drug, sex, and alcohol life. Today, I think we have a close party. Out of 30 of us, maybe 10 or 15 will come. In life, children and youngsters and Fivalians, because I come from the school. It's not easy out there, but the choices that we make has to be the right one. it has to be the fruits of the life that God asks us to be. To have patience, dedication, and commitment, perseverance, and sticking it out, even if it means you walking in the hot sun for 2 days or maybe 2 weeks. The Lord will make a way for you. I know the times is difficult. I'm a politician. I know what's going on in the economic arena. It's not even about just getting a